All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master. Today we're going to talk about breaking your bad habits as a tech. Now, I don't care who you are. You could be a super tech billing 100 hours a week. You probably have some bad habits. Now, identifying those bad habits are one of the first things you need to do. And it's not always easy, simply because, well, they're bad habits and you do them instinctively. You know, for me, one of my biggest bad habits, and I know it's a bad habit and it still happens, is I don't clean up my cart after finishing a job. I literally just go to the next job and kill some of my productivity by that loss of organization. You know, I'll be looking for a socket for a couple minutes because instead of putting it back, I put it in a tray, etc., etc. One of the reasons why I have like 16 10 millimeter sockets and like 5 T30 1/4-inch drives is simply because I have a bad habit of not cleaning up. Really, in order to understand your bad habits, because my bad habits are not going to be necessarily yours, is, well, you need to look at your day. Go through, spend like a week just watching everything you do. Just pay attention to yourself. You know, do you have a bad habit of storing tools on the cowl of a car and then losing them because you forgot them? For instance, you know, not maximizing the amount of time you walk in a shop. You know you've got 2 oil changes. Instead of getting both oil filters, you only grab the one off the shelf. Oil filters. Oh, it's not a big deal. It's a bad habit not to look at efficiency across the board. As simple as that, but it literally is a bad habit to get into. You know, oh, I just got pulled 2 cars, both for oil changes. Let me go grab both oil filters. I see so many times technicians will grab one filter and then you'll see them, 20 minutes later walking back to get the other filter, and you assigned 2 cars to them. You know, other bad habits. I talked about scan tools, not returning the shop scan tool back to the place so the next technician can use it. Because if you don't put it back, they may not put it back. You know, going through your day and just looking around at everything you do, analyzing it, can add a lot of efficiency to your day without even realizing it. You know, going to the bathroom, we all got to do it. But when you go to the bathroom, maybe you go grab that special tool you're going to need for that job. Instead of wasting the trip to go to the bathroom, you combo it with doing something else. Picking up those kind of good habits will tenfold in your efficiency. Now, obviously, there's going to be points where you can't double up because you don't have the next ticket or whatever. Look at your organization in a repair. Look at your organization in tools. Let's look at tools. You take out a tool, you use it, you know you're going to need it later. And this is another one of my bad habits. Instead of putting it back in my tool holder where it goes, I put it on a tray or on my side table. And well, then I'm looking for it. If I put it back in its spot, I would know exactly where it is and would be more efficient. Just a simple thing like that. Like, for instance, fasteners. Just throw them in a pile on your magnetic tray and go digging through it when you go to do the repair. I'm really good at identifying fasteners when I do a repair. It's not a big deal for me other than the digging part. And so I definitely have corrected that, where I segment bolts based on what part of the repair they're to. So I can look at the group of fasteners and go, that's for the valve cover, that's for this, that's for the intake, and quickly be able to grab the bolts that go whatever segment they go to. A lot of people are not like that. So careful organization of bolts will speed up that. And that's, doing a pile is just a bad habit and you need to stop it. Stuff like that. Work through your bad habits and correct them. If you constantly correct yourself on doing bad habits, they go away. A little quick advice on, improving yourself, because we all should be improving ourselves every day. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.